seemingly that he's given off, I guess, a good, wholesome vibe. Obviously, you may have different thoughts as well, but what is he doing that is making him give off such a great first impression? You know, if somebody's watching this and seeing, okay, Walter's got, you know, getting credit and seemingly getting good with the ladies, what is he doing that is, you know, positive, and what is he doing that's making the woman feel comfortable to be around him? What's your thoughts, Maria?
Great question. I think that Walter has been through a lot in life. I think that he has a lot of experience in life. And so when someone has experienced a lot and has been through a lot of things, they develop an ability to relate to different people in different situations. He said that he grew up in the hood, lived a little bit of that rough life. So he's had to learn survival skills. Part of survival skills is learning how to gain favor with people and, relate to people so that you're not seen as a threat, right? And not that I think that he's a threat, but I think that he definitely knows how to talk to people, how to charm people. And I think we see him do that. He witnessed death, from his ex-wife. He witnessed death from his mother. He said his mother died in his arms. So he knows deep emotion. He has experienced it. So he can tap into that and relate to another person with those life experiences that he's had. So with his ability to engage in really deep conversation while still having this level of like street smarts and like cool factor and like just relatability, I think that definitely puts him as a standout cast member, because a lot of the women, they want a man who has a certain level of wisdom about him, some level of street smart, some level of intelligence. A lot of them, don't want a shy guy. A lot of them want someone who kind of knows who they are and, all of that. And he knows his way around women. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you said it last night on my channel, how he had a 18-year-long F-boy like reign of terror, like he was out here slanging. Okay. He was spreading it around, he was in these streets. So he knows his way around women. He knows how to talk to them, how to connect with them, how to draw them in. And so I think he knows how to do that. And because of his background, he has this like realness factor to him. Right. Another thing that draws women to him this is something that Kojo and I have been talking about in our F-Boy Island reviews. Check it out after this live, of course. Is this balance between good guy and bad guy. A lot of women want that edge. They want a little bit of that danger. They want a little risk factor in there. They want to feel the pride of being able to be the special one that tamed this guy, that made this guy act right. He has this danger, this mystery about him, but he's still a good guy when it comes to you. He talks to you nice. He, opens your doors for you. He does all of the, performances of being that, gentleman, and so I think that, a lot of women, and this is let's just be real, y'all. Y'all know y'all want that, a good guy that is not afraid to, put the hands on somebody if they have to. Like, that's what y'all want. Like, let's not play. So I think he carries that energy. I think he has those, elements inside him because of his background, because of the life that he lived. He is a reformed thug, as he put it. He said this. So yeah, I think that is attractive to a lot of women, especially on this show. And I think that that's what is, making him kind of like the crowd favorite at the moment.
Good breakdown. I appreciate it, Maria. I'm hearing you. The ladies do like a little bit of the reformed Christian thug. He uses his Bible as a gap. They like that. Okay. So the Holy Scriptures have become bullets. All right. So speaking to the masses, let me get your viewpoint. What did you see about Walter that was, making him have the favor amongst the ladies. Or maybe you have a different viewpoint. Maybe you see Walt a little bit different. But if you don't, let us know some of the stuff that he was doing that you think was helping him, be endearing to the ladies.
So with Walter, I got like this suave, smooth gracefulness that he came in with. Of course, because of the experiences that adds to it. I agree with, a lot what was said in regards to his background and his experiences. He just knew how to maneuver amongst the crowd. He knew how to engage in those conversations, speak certain things in an appropriate way and setting. He just knew what to do. Compared to some of the other guys. So he stood out. And I think because of him being vulnerable as well as a man, sometimes we encounter guys and they don't like to open up. They don't like to be as transparent sometimes. So by him being a little more transparent and aware of his emotions and the things that he's experienced, I think a lot of the women are drawn to that. So that was just the way that he moved in the experiences that he had. Now, Jay did mention in regards to the children versus the no children thing, and it kind of reminded me about the Mike and Shay situation in past seasons, because Mike had wanted children and Shay did not. And we see from he still pursued her anyway, and as a result of it, they're no longer together. And that is important for people to consider when you are dating, whether on a dating show or whatnot, because of the simple fact, if a person wants a child and a lady who she's already been there, she's done that, and in Sabrina's case, she has more things that she's taken care of now, which are her parents. A woman in that stage of life, she may not want to have those children because there's no room or space for that. And that's something that Walter may need to look into. You may be attracted, you may have a connection, but if she's not willing to change her mind concerning that children piece, you may find yourself at odds toward the end. So in that regard, that is a flag that he needs to pay attention to. And he doesn't need to be like some people have done. They put all their eggs in one basket. And I know that they have had that connection. I did kind of feel like that was early on. Not saying you can't have a connection like that with a person, but that was kind of early on. And I didn't want it to, I don't want to say that it was trauma bonding or not. I don't really know.